Hey, it's 12:05 in the afternoon here at 90.3 FM. That music of your life always makes you want to kind of get up and dance. But nonetheless, it's time for Helping Seniors of Brevard. And let's get things underway as I introduce the Executive Director of Helping Seniors of Brevard and the host of the program, Kerry Fink. Hi, Kerry.
Hi, John Harper, and thank you for turning the WEJF FM studios into like a ballroom dance, because we have Jennifer Helen with Seniors Helping Seniors, and also Nancy Deardorff, who is our operations director for Helping Seniors, and they're like both just like ready to start dancing with great Glenn Miller.
Hey, it's that music of your life.
That's it. It's good. Well, it's appropriate because we titled our show for today, Let's Have Some Fun. And so we're going to talk about some fun things today. It's always a pleasure to have you with us on our Wednesday lunchtime gathering right here on 90.3 FM WEJF. And hello to those of you listening online at WEJF.net, and also to those who catch us later by podcast on iTunes, Spotify, everything, every place, Amazon Podcasts, every place you get a podcast, you'll find Helping Seniors there too. And so right here in the studio today, you will find, as I just mentioned a moment ago, our guests, two of our three guests for today are here, and one will be joining us very shortly, and we are going to have some fun in the studio. Let me first more seriously introduce, she is the head of her own company, very successful company that does a lot of great work in our community. Not only do they serve seniors, but they hire seniors. So it's a great job to have, and a great place to work. And I'm speaking of Jennifer Helen and Seniors Helping Seniors. Hello, Jennifer.
Hello, Kerry. It's wonderful to be here.
Yeah, and thank you. And not only that, to show you Jennifer's heart, she also volunteers her time on the Helping Seniors Board of Directors. So we can't do the things we do. We're a very tiny, tiny group. So let me go ahead and introduce the other 1/3 of Helping Seniors, or 1/4, depending on how you count it. We of course, are referring to Joe Steckler, who's our president and founder, Marty Upton, our business manager. But literally, the other major part of the team is none other than Nancy Deardorff, our operations director. How are you today, Nancy?
I'm well, Kerry. Good to be back on radio.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
It's great that you're here today, especially with today's topic, because we are going to talk about the fact that we do a lot of serious work for, as you say, now we're into our 12th year of operating that county senior information helpline. And you're taking like hundreds. In fact, as you walked in, you say, I'm going to have to dart back as soon as the radio's done because calls are piling up. I mean, you're just getting lots of calls these days.
They are, yes, we're getting more calls than ever, and that's good and bad news.
Right,
the good
right.
is word is spreading about helping seniors. More people are knowing about us, which gives them a place to turn to for information, education, advocacy resources. So that's the good news. The bad news is that that's how many more people are needing help. And we get calls for all sorts of issues, fun issues. Today's about fun, but also more serious issues like homeless risk, food insecurity, all sorts of issues. And no issue is off topic. So if anyone needs me, our senior information line is 321-473-7770. Our phone lines are busy, so if you go to voicemail, please do leave me a voicemail. I will always call you back.
I had a call. I have the on-call phone during the week typically. So after hours, I carry that cell phone around with me. And I had a call last night around 6 o'clock. And it really wasn't for Seniors Helping Seniors. It was for Helping Seniors of Brevard County. So, of course, I gave him the phone number. And then about 8 o'clock this morning, again, I had a call before office hours. And it was, again, for Helping Seniors, so I made sure that they had the phone number and knew that Nancy would be.
Really, God bless you, Jennifer, because she's a very busy businesswoman running her own company, and she does get a lot of our calls because our names are so close. We are Helping Seniors of Brevard. Jennifer's business is Seniors Helping Seniors, and they get us mixed up a lot.
They do, but I know you've got to be super busy because just the phone calls that we get kind of by accident,
right?
You know, at least one a day. But yes, absolutely. So I know that, you know, Nancy's got to be crazy busy. But
well, and you're such an angel because I have to just give you a shout out, Jennifer. A lot of times, Jennifer will assist those people with the resources she knows of. So rather than saying, no, here, call Helping Seniors, she actually helps. And
I take the easy ones. And I give
God
the
bless
really
you for
hard
doing
ones to
that.
Nancy, so kudos to Nancy because she takes the more difficult cases.
Thank you. But I do tell our callers we work closely together and that I know you, that you're on our board. So I'm just happy no matter how they find Helping Seniors of Brevard, I'm glad they find us.
You know, we were talking about this literally at our last board meeting, and Joe was there. We were all there together, and we were talking about the fact, you know, we've jokingly said, they say often it takes a community to raise a child. Well, I think it's the same. It takes a community to really take good care of our seniors. And what I'm personally just thrilled about is that the people that are connected with Helping Seniors really do care, and they not only do they care, but they also have experience. Like Nancy, you're being modest, but you've got 33 years of registered nurse experience. You helped Joe back in the day when Joe was getting Joe's clubs organized back in Brevard Alzheimer's. You were on the board of directors when Joe was first getting the whole thing organized. You stepped off of the board of directors so you could actually come on staff on the team with Helping Seniors. And it's kind of like you, Jennifer. You've been serving this community also for, like, you just had your 10th anniversary. You guys know this and have been invested in it, and you guys have helped so many people along the way. I mean, really have.
And we really enjoy it. We love being out in the community and being helpful. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
Jennifer is everywhere.
Yeah.
And no, she is not a twin or a triplet. There's one of her. And I don't know how you do it because you are involved. You give back to the community. And
Yes.
not just for the sake of your business, Seniors Helping Seniors, but you are just everywhere trying to help our community as a whole. You truly are the angel of Brevard.
Well, thank you, Miss Nancy.
I mean that.
I
mean that.
agree.
That means a lot.
And as this will kind of veer us back on topic about let's have fun.
Yeah.
But I was going to say, speaking of fun and speaking of Jennifer's ability to be everywhere, you were out with us last Saturday.
That was fun.
We were out at the Boniface Hires Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram. I think I always remember to try to get all those in the right order. Because we were having Automotive August last Saturday. And that's, you know, this is all connected to our big fundraiser because, folks, we've helped like probably over 6,000 people now, just judging by the number of phone calls, families free of charge with the Helping Seniors. And how do we pay for this? We don't get help the way we probably really would need it. And the only way we get that help is if you support us. Either you're a business and you get involved and support us as a sponsor, or you get behind some of our fundraiser activities, which is kind of what we're going to talk about today anyway, like the car raffle. So somebody wins a brand new car October 29th, one of which happens to be, as I reintroduce Jennifer as Team Dodge, a Dodge Challenger.
Of course it is. It's the best option.
And so we were out there Saturday on the dealership. Chef Jillian from Chefs for Seniors was out there. She cooked up some great Hawaiian pork barbecue sliders, lunch for everybody. We had a great day. John Harper was out there. Chris Morse was out there. And what really surprised us was the head of Team Chevy decided to come out and check out
enemy
the car.
lines.
I saw that.
Can you believe
I
that?
saw that.
Yes.
Sneaking in, checking out that really, really cool Dodge Challenger.
Yeah, your team captain, Darren Davis with Boniface Hires, he was showing you like a top line. That was
And
like,
did you notice he did not allow me to drive it?
he
I'm
promised
very
he
offended.
would, but I think
I wonder
I think
how
he was-
Ashley would have liked the Dodge
he was
versus
scared.
Chevy Challenge with that version of the Dodge.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, so that is part of the whole fun. So what we do in the Helping Seniors Car Raffle, let me not get ahead of the story here. Let's just say what the Helping Seniors Car Raffle is. Joe Steckler, our president and founder, years ago when he was trying to build the Brevard Alzheimer's, they call them the Joe's Clubs. They're named after him. He was looking for a way to raise the money needed to do that. And so he called up his friend AJ Hires, who has all the great car dealerships, and said, I need something. Can you help me raise money and so I can get this done? And so AJ said, sure, let's try a car raffle. And I think at last year's event, they talked, I think AJ said that together they had done something like 35 cars or something over all those years, both for Brevard Alzheimer's. And now this is our 6th annual Helping Seniors Car Raffle. It's the fundraiser that really helps keep us going. And it's a fun deal. And so it's evolved over the years. It used to be like, oh, let's come up with a classic car. And I remember like one of the first ones we did, a lady had donated a beautiful Jaguar. You guys remember that?
Yes.
And then the next year, AJ said, no, I'll help you, Joe. And he said, I'm going to give you a car out of my personal collection. It was this beautiful 1951 Ford Victoria hot rod. And it was just like the coolest car. But one of the things we kept hearing from people out there is like, I don't know what to do with this if I win it. So, of course, our answer is, well, you could sell it and take the money and do whatever you want to do. And in fact, I think that's actually what happened. I think the guy who won that year was a local guy, and he won the car, and he was so appreciative and so gracious. And he said, but I really want a Jeep. And so somehow AJ and the fellow, they horse traded. The guy went home with the Jeep. AJ got his Ford hot rod back, and everybody went home happy. So it worked out. But it gave us the idea that, well, what if we didn't go classic car route, which is cool. I love classic cars. But let's go with something everybody needs, which is a new car. And so ever since, we've been doing this thing where we go to AJ, and he says, fine. He said, I'll help you guys. You can have, the winner can take, it's one car, but you can take whichever car from my dealerships that you guys want. So for representation's sake, we said, let's take the Team Dodge. Let's take the Dodge Challenger. Mm-hmm. For Camaro, because he's got Boniface Hire Chevrolet, let's say we'll put the two muscle cars head-to-head, Chevrolet and Dodge, and we'll talk about Dodge versus Chevy Challenge more here in a few minutes. And then we will also talk about the other two cars, which is the Mazda Miata convertible, which comes from Boniface Hires Mazda. And then we will talk about the Kia Sportage, which is maybe not quite as flashy as the other cars, but it is a very popular and very spiffy car, and so popular and spiffy that last year's winner, David Odahowski, took that. So this year, it's the same challenge. You could take whichever car. Do you want a 2022 Camaro, Challenger, Mazda Miata, or Kia Sportage? And Jennifer, which car would you take?
The Dodge, of course. And this really is the year to get the Dodge, because this is the last year they're going to make them. So this is going to be a collector's item.
Yeah, I think that it probably leans a tiny bit in favor of that. Nancy, you've pledged to remain totally neutral on this. You're just...
I have.
I'm working on her, but it's not working.
Yes, I've pledged to stay Team Helping Seniors of Brevard. I've had the opportunity to check out all of the models of the car that are in it for the winner to choose. And they're all great picks. They really are. Like you said, last year's winner picked the Kia, great sport utility vehicle, lots of room. The Miata, very, very cool, great to drive along beachside. And of course, the Dodge and Chevy, great power cars, both in their own right.
Yeah.
So, I'm staying neutral, but Jennifer really should run for politics because she's very persuasive.
Yeah, she's out there carrying like little Team Dodge banners. You had your Dodge shirt on and everything when you were out there. Chris Morse, which car, do you have a horse in this race?
Well, being so tall, I would probably take the Sportage because I can get into it a little bit easier.
That makes sense. Well, so again, let's talk about how the car raffle works. So the one thing we say is it's fun to talk about, but you can't be in it. You have to be in it if you're going to win it. So how do you do that, Nancy? What's some ways people can get tickets?
Sure. So for a $25 donation, you get one ticket. Mm-hmm. For a $100 donation, you get 5 tickets, a bundle of 5 tickets. So a little bit of a great bundle opportunity there. Now, keep in mind, it is a donation. So 100% of your money is tax deductible. Mm-hmm. And your ticket is a chance to win one of those 4 cars, which is announced on Saturday, October 29th at the American Muscle Car Museum. And it's your Admit One to the American Muscle Car Museum, which is not open to the public. The owner, Mark Pylock, mm-hmm. kindly opens the venue for Helping Seniors of Brevard's grand drawing event. You do not have to be present to win, but I don't know why you would miss it. It's a great take-in. Mark Pylock puts up free beer, wine, soda, water, great appetizers. It's a great take-in. North America's largest collection of American muscle cars and memorabilia. It's a great night out for date night or family. I had a caller call yesterday for tickets and said, is this family friendly? I said, absolutely, and the kids will love it. It's such a fun evening. And there are no losers, Carrie, because it's a chance to win a car, but even if you don't, you're giving a charitable donation to Helping Seniors of Brevard, and 100% of our donations stay right here in Brevard County to help our seniors and with our mission, which is to improve the quality of life of seniors in our county. You can purchase tickets at any of AJ Hire's dealerships in person, get a ticket right there. You can go to our website and purchase a ticket, or you can call me on the phone and I can securely process your credit card over the phone. We accept cash, checks, and credit card. And if you want to call me, I can hook you up with some tickets. And our number is 321-473-7770.
Yeah, and I was thinking about this because we had the privilege of going in and filming some promo clips, which you're going to be seeing from inside the dealership. And so I was going to say to Jennifer, if you've been to the museum before, you already know what's there, but Mark keeps adding cars. I noticed when we were in there filming these promos, we had to start squeezing down the aisle because he had so many cars. They're like parked in the center aisles now.
Oh, he did. As soon as I turned the corner to Dodge Row, I said, whoa, wait a minute. And Andrew started to laugh. He said, yes, Dodge Row has grown. there are more double-decker cars there now, and now there is a row in between the rows.
Yes.
And the Dodge Vipers and the Challengers, it's amazing how many cars. And even if you're not a car person, the memorabilia that is there and the history that is there in the gas pumps and the signs and some of the little things spread around, it's absolutely amazing. It's fascinating.
Yeah, and I think that's, first of all, we have to take a moment and really appreciate Mark Pylock and his generosity towards helping seniors. I know our president, Joe Steckler, and our treasurer, Ed Fleece of Monarch Homes, they went to Mark, actually before he was building the museum, and they said, would you be open to the idea of helping us by allowing us to have our grand drawing here? And Mark said, absolutely, I will help you. And we don't take it for granted, but he has blessed us every year by inviting us back for the next year. So every year that the American Muscle Car Museum has been open, he's allowed us to come in and be in his personal garage. I mean, let's be honest, it's his personal garage. And everybody in the town is a winner because they get to see this amazing collection. And I keep going, like, you buy those 5 tickets for $100, not only are you doing a great thing for helping seniors, you might win a new car, but if you can bring 4 of your friends or family members with you, you're going to have a great night at the museum. And when you think about it, because Mark and his team, they actually pick up all the beverages. So everything's included once you walk in the door. And so you can't go to a movie and get a dinner for $20. I mean, because that's what it amounts to per person if you get the 5 for $100.
Well, and think about it. It's just a couple of days before Halloween.
Right.
So if you can do a couple things. You can gift a ticket.
Yes.
It's too far away from Christmas because the drawing will be done by then. But or else I would say make it a stocking stuffer. But you can you can buy a ticket or donate for a ticket, and then you can put someone else's name on it, so
Sure.
you can gift it. And think about it as a early Halloween. For people, you could gift it, and people, if kids come, they're welcome to dress up on the 29th when they come.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Every year it is so much fun. And so we have a couple of events. I want to ask you to get a pencil or pen and something to scratch down a couple of dates, because we have some neat things that are coming up as we roll up to that date. Again, the date we're talking about is Saturday evening, October 29th, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the American Muscle Car Museum. It's that fantastic place right there on Sarno Road, and it's not open to the public. So the only way you get in is when Mark does one of his, and he is really a blessing in this community, opens it up for various charity events. And it's usually that you can't get in unless because most of them are like black tie, so you're like $100, $250 to get in. And Mark said, no, I want this to be a help for seniors. So let's just invite everyone to come out and enjoy the museum that night. And it's record crowds. I mean, last year it was 2,500 folks that came out. And it was actually Elaine Larson, jet drag racing 2-time world champion, who pulled that winning ticket. That was fun.
She is so cool. I'm a big fan. So to be able to have her there and pull the ticket was phenomenal. And she had a great time walking around the museum, seeing all the cars and talking to people. She was kind of a great host for us because she did a lot of picture taking and handshaking, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, so we're definitely going to ask if she's in town and wants to come back and be part of that. And then we're working on a couple other neat. I hope we'll have some exciting announcements about some other things that could be happening that night too. So you definitely want to stay tuned. But make sure that date's on your calendar, Saturday, October 20th. Again, just for the record, you do not have to be present to win. There are no shenanigans. We pull that ticket in front of the 2,500, 3,000 people that are out there, and when we read that ticket, that's the winner, period, end of sentence. But why would you miss this, Nancy?
Well, exactly. And I just wanted to mention, in addition to all those ways you can get tickets, if you decide at the last minute or you have someone extra you want to bring, we do have tickets available at the door. Again, $25 donation for one ticket, $5 for a $100 donation. And I shouldn't say sell, we have them available for donation at the door. Up through 7 p.m. the night of the event at the American Muscle Car Museum.
Yeah, it's a great night, October 29th. We're about to take our mid-show break, but please don't go anywhere because as we come back, we have a couple other dates we're going to share with you that are related to the car raffle, and we're going to get into the exciting things that are happening in January as we get ready to go sailing. Chris Morse from the Helping Seniors Travel Club is going to tell us about the absolute best deal in cruising that you will ever hear about. So you don't want to miss this. Stick around. More Helping Seniors Radio coming up next.
12:33 right now in the afternoon here on the Talk to Me Network, home of Helping Seniors of Brevard. Let's get back to more of our program for this afternoon. And once again, here is the Executive Director of Helping Seniors of Brevard and the host of our weekly show, Kerry Fink.
Thank you, John Harper, and welcome back to 90.3 FM WEJF, and welcome listeners online at WEJF.net. And so thank you, too, for those who are listening online and such. What we want to do is talk in the second half of the show. First of all, let me welcome our panel. We have a great panel today because we're having fun. That's actually what we called today's radio show. We called it Having Fun. Let's have some fun. And so Nancy Deardorff with the operations director for Helping Seniors is here with us. Hello. Welcome back, Nancy.
Thank you, Carrie. Good to be here. Sorry, I got a little distracted for a second.
No, it's all good. And also, Jennifer.
I was having fun.
Yes, well, that's what we're here to do today. And then we have Jennifer Helen, who is the owner of Seniors Helping Seniors, a great organization that not only provides great in-home care, but also you hire seniors. Hey, welcome back, Jennifer.
We do hire seniors, thank you. And you know, our goal is for our caregivers to be having a lot of fun, because if they're having fun, I know the clients are also having fun, so it works.
Yeah, I know we're kind of on this general topic. We're going to have a couple more dates to share on the car raffle real quick, and then we're going to spend the time talking with Chris Morse, who is here to talk about all the fun coming up in January. Hello, Chris. Welcome back.
I'm so glad to be here and to talk about all the great cruises and things we have going on in 2023.
It's going to be great. So, but before we got into the basically what we want to talk about, finish up on the car raffle and then go to the cruises. If somebody's looking for a great employment opportunity, they're a senior and they want to help a senior, or they need some help at home, how's the best way to reach you?
So I can be reached at 321-722-2999. And of course, we're on the web, we're on Facebook, all over the place, but definitely reach out and see what we can do to help.
Yeah. Thank you, Jennifer, for all you guys do, Seniors Helping Seniors. You know, it's funny, you have the divided office, right? Because you're the captain of Team Dodge and one of your co-workers is actually on the Team Chevy side. And so that's a whole part of the drawing attention to the Helping Seniors car raffle thing.
Yes, we work well and play well together, but I do have stress balls in the office so that if things do get a little bit stressful,
you can throw one at her?
Exactly. That's exactly what I do.
I love it. We're talking about the Helping Seniors car raffle. You got to get your tickets. You can go to helpingseniors.carraffle.com. Jennifer, you have them at your office, right?
We do. We have a stack of tickets, so you're welcome to stop by our office. We are on Hibiscus. We're on the corner of Dairy and Hibiscus up in Suite 400. Stop by. We'll even give you a cup of coffee.
Hey, it sounds like a good plan, and learn about all the everything about helping seniors helping seniors. See, now I'm doing it. Seniors helping seniors.
Easily done.
Great place to work and a great place to get help if you are a senior and looking for some help. So as we keep talking, though, there's two more dates. So we talked about October 29th. That's the grand drawing date. This Saturday, we talked about last Saturday, Jennifer, you were out as Team Dodge, and we were up at Boniface Hires. But from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. this Saturday, we're talking about Saturday, August 27th, the place to be is going to be Boniface Hires Chevrolet. And you want to be there Saturday between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Why? Chef Jillian with Chefs for Seniors is going to be cooking up her signature Hawaiian pork barbecue sliders. It's available free while supplies last, but we'll be out there checking out the Camaros. And we'll have your Helping Seniors car raffle tickets on site. So it's fun because they invite out the Camaro Club and all kinds of stuff like that. And as we were talking about, Jennifer, you got you got photobombed by Ashley and Team Chevy at Dodge. I don't know. Are you planning any kind of retaliation?
I might, have to come in my ninja outfit and just sneak in and either photobomb or somehow, mess with Team Chevy.
So the rivalry goes on, and listen, as we get a little farther into September, you're going to see the results of the third annual Dodge versus Chevy Challenge. And it's actually you and Jennifer Helen, and Amanda from Hibiscus Court. You guys represented Team Dodge, and then Ashley Caswell of Hibiscus and your co-worker, Ricky Montgomery, is over on Team Chevy, and you guys were putting those cars through the paces.
We love it. It is so much fun because they really do let us open it up. So we were able to go down. It's almost a quarter mile, but they let us go down the track and take these cars through their paces. And there's a nice S-turn in there. So it is a lot of fun.
Yeah, and this year, not only do we have the GoPros in the car, which is always funny because we don't get to see it until Hal, our camera guy, gives us the footage, and then we all start busting out laughing, listening to y'all's reactions, hitting the gas in those cars. But this year we have drone footage too, so it's going to be a really cool production by the time we get Dodge versus Chevy. But to give away the punchline, I think once again, everybody remained committed to their own sides. Nobody switched sides. Team Dodge said, we're Dodge all the way, and Team Chevy said, we're Team Chevy all the way.
But I have been working on Ricky. I think she's softening on the Dodge.
Okay. All right. Well, that sounds good. So it's all part of drawing attention to the Helping Seniors car raffle because the Dodge and the Chevy are two of the four cars you pick from when you win October 29th. So one other date I want to hit. If you are in business and you are doing work that is connected to seniors, there's a very special business-to-business networking event. It's free. It's a VIP networking event, but you do have to RSVP, and it is called the Connect at Kia. And so what's going to happen Wednesday evening, our friends at Hibiscus Court, who do a business after hours kind of mixer once a month called Wind Down Wednesday, they have kindly given us their Wind Down Wednesday for September 21st, Wednesday, September 21st. We're going to gather at Boniface Hires Kia, which is that beautiful new, it looks more like a resort than a car dealer, to be honest. It's like state of the art. And it's right there on US 192, just east of I-95. And we're going to be out there from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Everything is free, except it is a fundraiser. So we're hoping you'll drop some money, get your tickets. We're going to do professional headshots out there.
I'm excited about that. A lot of the professionals that I know, we don't do it often enough.
Right.
So I haven't updated mine in a couple of years. So I'm excited to be able to go out and get an updated headshot. And the donation for that goes to Helping Seniors. So it's a win-win.
Yeah, and the lady who is volunteering her time to come out and help us, her name is Trilby Saldana. She is an expert. She does everything from corporate headshots. She also does legacy photos for families and things like that. And I've seen her work. If you go to, for example, Robin Feemister, who's a guardian, she did the work on that site, and you can see how good her photography is. So it's going to be a real treat to get a good headshot going that night out at Kia.
Yeah, and I also want to say it is a networking event of the year.
Yep.
For business professionals, and that it's a VIP event. So you are the VIP if you work at a business, if you own a business, if you manage a business, and it doesn't have to be necessarily senior related. It's for all business professionals, for all walks of businesses. It's your chance. Our goal is to not only raise money for Helping Seniors, but get all there's hardly a business out there that seniors don't need, right?
Right.
From plumbing to electricity to construction, to healthcare. So it doesn't have to be healthcare. If you are in business, work for a business, if you have a job and you want the opportunity for a networking event of the season, that is September 21st at Connect at Kia. And also, Carrie, I wanted to add, there's going to be beer, wine, great appetizers by Chef Jillian again. It's going to be a fun event from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. that night. It's free. And the Kia dealership, AJ Hires Kia dealership out there on 192 is beautiful. Like you said, it looks like the lobby of the finest Miami hotel.
It does.
So it's just going to be a fun event, and it's your chance, if you're in business at all, to network with others in the community.
Yeah, and so you got to RSVP because we've actually set I think there's 100 seats available. So, or not seats, but I think they can incorporate 100 folks. So you got to RSVP. Call Nancy today.
There's someone RSVPing right now.
That's right. That's right. I like it. Call 321-473-7770 and mark that date, September 21st. Boniface Hires Kia, Connect at Kia. All supporting the grand drawing of the Helping Seniors Car Raffle, all wrapping up Saturday, October 29th. So with that, let's talk about a different kind of fun. Let's talk about going sailing. Chris Morse, tell us what's happening with the second annual Helping Seniors Foundation Cruise.
Well, this is going to be really exciting. I'm so happy to be able to present this to our audience. MSC Cruises has come and said we would love to help Helping Seniors of Brevard Foundation, and they have given us some absolutely fantastic rates for our cruises in early January, and I'll explain each cruise if I can.
Yes.
On the 6th to the 8th of January, we're having a 2-night cruise, and we're making this cruise for seniors who want to get out and try cruising again, or haven't been on a cruise in a long time, or one of those seniors that think that they can't travel. We want to be able to get them on a 2-day cruise just to get familiar with cruising again. And we want to have the second networking program, well, actually the first great networking program of 2023, and we're inviting all of our sponsors and all of the corporations that would love to come on a cruise, because it is a Friday and Saturday cruise, which the corporations and companies can take off without losing any time at work. So we're going to have the seniors who haven't been traveling in a while, and the great corporations that would love to help support Helping Seniors of Brevard Foundation. And for those corporation guys that just want to get away for 2 nights, bring their wife, have a great time. But then, that's on the 6th to the 8th, and then the 8th to the 15th, we're having a 7-day cruise for those people who just love to cruise. They've been on cruises before. We have a fantastic rate, Carrie. Book an ocean view, get a balcony cabin. It does include the drink package and the Wi-Fi, the cabin, the gratuities, the port charges, the taxes. Everything's all included. It's a great price. And what MSC is doing is they're donating back part of their proceeds back to Helping Seniors of Brevard Foundation, which is very, very nice of them to do. But then, and that's not all.
Wait, there's more.
There's more. And then for those who, like Carrie and I, and hopefully maybe Jennifer, for those who want to take a 9-day cruise, we're doing the 2-day and the 7-day combination for the 9-day cruise, and that includes all of the prices that we just talked about, plus cocktail parties, plus meetings. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And we promise to do more things on the cruises, because once MSC knows how many people we're bringing aboard, they'll just open up their cruise. So we'll be able to do some tours and cocktail parties and things like that on board the ship. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Hey, Chris, tell the folks where we stop on the 2-night, 7-night, and 9-night.
We're going to the private island of MSC, which is Ocean Cay. That's on the 2-night. Okay, and we're going to have a blast. I know, Nancy, you've signed up for the 2-night, and you just can't wait.
I can't wait.
Yes, it's going to be wonderful. On the 7th, we're going to go to Bahamas, Ocean Cay, Cozumel, and Costa Maya, which is a great itinerary.
Yes.
And then on the 9-day, we're just going to sit and relax and not get off the ship at all. Why? Just sit and relax. But it does go to the Ocean Cay Preserve twice. That goes to Nassau, Bahamas. It goes to Cozumel and also Costa Maya. So It's going to be a fabulous cruise. This cruise is going to be on the Meraviglia, which is one of their brand new ships. For those who haven't heard about MSC Cruises has the most beautiful ships on the water. Mm-hmm. They have great entertainment, great food. So it's going to be so much fun to have all of us together. And if you're a senior or a single senior, we're actually putting people together. And please remember, you're going to be with a group of people, so you're not going to feel alone. You're going to be eating dinner together. We'll be going to the show together. We'll be going out to Ocean Cay together. We'll be taking the tours off the ship together. So if you're a senior and you want to get out and get about, and you'll be happy to be with us, we'd love to help. And also, if you're a senior that has a special needs, we are special needs certified, which means that if you think you can't go on a cruise ship, think again, because we'll get you on the cruise ship. We'll make sure that everything is done correctly, whether it's a wheelchair, breathing machine, walkers, insulin programs, whatever you need to do to get on board that ship, we'll make sure it happens.
Yeah, I was going to say, Chris, one of the things that is when we first started talking about this, and this was something Joe Steckler had talked about years ago, wanting to create a Helping Seniors travel club with the idea that people from Brevard County would be able to travel together, because so often if you've ever been cruising, you make great friends on a cruise ship. You meet great people, and usually you end up staying friends by Facebook, because they fly back to the Midwest or wherever they come from, and then you go home to your home here in Brevard County. And so what we saw on the first Helping Seniors cruise, which made it so fun and so encouraging to keep going with this program, was we had 50 people, remember, coming right out of COVID. Everybody was like not sure how this was going to work. It worked beautifully. It was 50 people on board that first sailing. And there was two things that happened. So number one is you're traveling with people from Brevard. So you make great friends on the cruise ship and you say, hey, what are you doing for lunch next Wednesday when we get home? So now you've got a new network of people and friends that you're socializing with. I guess the second point is you don't have to fly any place. You don't have to try to figure out how to get to Miami or Fort Lauderdale. You literally get somebody to drop you off in Port Canaveral, and there you are, and you're sailing. And the other point that I wanted to make, Chris, which I thought was pretty amazing in that group, there was I think she was 92 years old, lady traveling by herself. But she wasn't alone, if you see what I'm saying, because she was with our whole group, Chris.
Yeah, she was 93, and she was
93.
She
Wow.
was absolutely a ball of fun.
Yes, absolutely.
She had us laughing at the cocktail parties, at our meetings, and also at dinner. She was just a lot of fun. And we had another 91-year-old lady who thought that she had to eat alone, and we invited her into our group, and she had a great time. And she's going to be coming back on the cruise. And the good news is we had 50 people last year. We currently have 100 people right now, and we still have another 100 cabins to go. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We all want to get back to cruising. We've been cooped up for 2 years. Oh, and the good news is, I forgot to tell you this, the good news is most of the cruise lines now are eliminating their COVID policies. So that means if you have been vaccinated and you have a vaccination card, you can walk right on board the ship. You don't have to have a COVID test. If you haven't been vaccinated, all you need to do is have a COVID test 3 days before the cruise, and then you may have to take a test while you're on the cruise, but you do not have to have a vaccination card. So those folks that have not been vaccinated are welcome to come aboard. Now, that's in 2023. We don't know what's going to happen between now and then, but hopefully those rules and regulations will uphold, and we will have another 20 or 30 or 40 seniors that haven't been vaccinated to be able to go on board the ship with the Helping Seniors of Brevard Foundation cruise.
Chris, we need to give a shout out to Alfonso.
Yes.
And let him know that, because we're trying to get him. Folks, this is a business associate that works at Care Plus, a major sponsor of Helping Seniors, and he also happens to be professionally ballroom dancing trained. And we would love to get him on that cruise to dance with all of us gals whose husbands don't want to dance with us or are too shy to dance with us.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a great time out at sea. And Jennifer, we were talking about at one of the recent events where actually he was out doing some great dancing, because Bill Antonette's, that's part of his whole thing with the car shows now, is having the dancing too. And Alfonso was like amazing to watch.
Oh, he is so much fun. I met Alfonso at a expo a while back, and how we met, you just, kind of joking around a little bit, but a song came on and he was dancing, and I said, well, who you have to grab is my mom, because she is a fantastic dancer. And so he did. So in the middle of the Senior Expo, there is Alfonso and my mom doing the jitterbug.
Love it.
It was fantastic. So he is so much fun. So if we can get him on the cruise, that would be wonderful. And one thing, Chris, that I had been thinking about is because of the timing of the cruise, what a great Christmas present that would be for someone.
Absolutely.
Why give more stuff? Unfortunately, especially as we're getting older, we need to declutter. So let's not give stuff. Who needs another pair of slippers? Yeah, exactly, Nancy. Get an experience. Have some memories made for a Christmas present. I think that'd be a great idea.
That is a great idea. And I think because it is on the 6th of January to the 8th and the 5th to the 15th and the 8th to the 15th, I think the Christmas present idea would be wonderful. And let's see if we can make up some little Christmas coupons and put them in the stocking stuffers for the holidays. That would be wonderful.
And folks, you won't believe the prices. They're ridiculously low prices. Our thanks to MSC and you, Chris, because you're going to want to call Chris for more information, but it's absolutely unbelievable. For any of you who are listening that think it's too good to be true, it's going to be really expensive. It is not. It's unbelievably just the best deal.
And if you want more information, you can reach out to me at 818-430-1480. Betty and I answer the phone almost 24/7. We'd be happy to share information with you, take your name for future cruises, get your email address, whatever we need to do to make you feel comfortable on taking one of our 3 Helping Seniors of Brevard Foundation cruises in early January of 2023.
I was going to say, you can also, if you're online, you can look at Helping Seniors Travel Club.com, or if you get Senior Scene Magazine, there's a great full page in there that's got all the information to get you started. But I do want to share that. I said, so number one, you're not cruising by yourself. You can be as independent as you want. You're not required to do anything with the group if that's how you're so inclined. But the nice thing is you're going to be traveling with a whole group from Brevard County. And more importantly, you're going to be traveling with Chris and with Betty, who are special needs certified. And the beautiful thing is, you get on, if you've ever been on a cruise ship before, you see those terribly long lines that sometimes form around the information desk, and people are having to try to resolve some problem. Something showed up on their bill they didn't know was going to be there, or different things like that. And the beautiful thing is when you're in the Helping Seniors Travel Club, you go to Chris or Betty and say, I don't know what to do about this. And they take it and they run with it and they get it solved. And that's because you have a friend who's right there on your cruise with you. And when you talk about the prices, I want to be sure that we get this in, because if you ever go out and look at pricing on the internet, it says, oh, you can go cruising for a week and it's only going to be $499. And you think, wow, that's great. And you click the next button and then it says, oh, plus $200 taxes. You say, okay, I got it. And then they say, by the way, when you get on the ship, we're going to charge you gratuities like $14, $15 a day. That'll come at the end of your cruise. So there's another, whatever that is, $150, $200. And then, oh, you want Wi-Fi on board. Okay, that's good. That's like $15 a day. And then you click through and say, oh, you want the drink package, because otherwise you're going to pay $8 or $9 a beverage, right? So you say the drink package is good. So by the time you add all these things together, now you got $1,200, $1,500 a person. And Chris, how much is somebody able to get into a balcony on the 7-night cruise for, which includes the cruise fare, your taxes, your Wi-Fi, your prepaid gratuities, your drink package, and it's how much, Chris?
It's only going to be $842 per person, including everything that you just mentioned, which is a fantastic price. So just under $1,700 for 2 people in a balcony cabin on board one of the most beautiful ships on the water. And you'll be with all the Helping Seniors of Brevard people, including the tours and the cocktail parties and everything else we're going to throw in.
Yeah, it's a fantastic value. I dare you to find something that looks that good. And then when you go on the cruise, you're helping us as a nonprofit. So you get like the best of all worlds. You're making friends. You're helping your favorite charity, we hope, Helping Seniors of Brevard. And you're just going to have a great time on the sailing, because I can't say enough about Ocean Cay. You guys have not been to Ocean Cay.
I have not.
I was, but a very long time ago.
It is incredible what they have done. You know, they've tried to make it an eco-preserve. This place used to be, I'm not kidding, a garbage dump in the Bahamas. And MSC, who's very environmentally conscious, they said, we got to show that you can do this. They took a garbage dump and made it a beautiful tropical marine preserve where they've brought back wildlife. You can take tours, you can go snorkeling, scuba, whatever you do like that around the island. The island is pristine. It's one of those places, you know, where you get to go and nobody's hassling you on the beach, you know, special for you today. You just go there, relax. Food, they have food trucks all over the island, so you don't have to worry about being hungry. Drinks are close by for everything. You just walk on and off the ship. It's just a great place to be. And on the 7-night, Chris, it's actually there overnight, if I remember the itinerary correctly. So they have some great, so you get to spend an evening on the beach and some cool things like that as well.
Yes, overnight I'm going to make a special invitation for those that take the 7-night and the 9-night cruise. I want to meet everybody out at the lighthouse.
Yeah.
at the end of the island, and I will buy your drinks for you. How about that?
Well, see, there you go. You can't miss it. So helpingseniorstravelclub.com, or Chris, once again, what's your number?
Phone number is 818-430-1480. Just call us anytime for any information. And thanks so much for supporting Helping Seniors of Brevard Foundation and all the cruises we'll be doing in 2023.
Yeah, it's a great fundraiser for us. And so we said we would be talking about fun things today. We talked about the cruise. We talked about the car raffle. So 2 websites to remember, helpingseniorscarraffle.com to get your tickets and information about upcoming events. Helping Seniors Travel Club, all about the travel. And Nancy, if they can't remember anything else, write down this phone number, because Nancy, you've got all that info at your fingertips.
If you can't remember Chris's number, I can connect you to Chris and Betty for the Helping Seniors Foundation cruise. Or for any reason that you need us, I can be reached at 321-473-7770. If I don't answer, please leave a voicemail and I will always call you back.
Yes. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Chris. We'll see you next week on Helping Seniors Radio. Have a great week on behalf of Joe and our entire crew. We'll see you then.